Enough time has passed. Kagura Bachi. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple months ago, like around September or something like that, this manga, Kagura Bachi, was announced to the public, and like, everyone and their mother was talking about it. Like, it hasn't even been the first chapter released yet, and I swear, my grandmother who's dead was fucking talking about it. The entirety of TikTok was fucking riding this manga's dick like it was the dick of Elon Musk. I'm not Elon Musk. Who's someone that everyone likes nowadays? The entirety of TikTok was riding this fucking manga's dick like it was the Bill Cosby's fucking cock, bro. Like, saying how this shit is better than Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto, fucking One Piece, Bleach, and it hasn't even been the first chapter yet. Everyone was milking every single ounce of available sperm cell from the author of this manga. The memes that came out of this manga, it was pretty funny at the time, but looking back, honestly, we need to get a job. I'm saying we. I have a job. You guys need to get a job. It's been about 3 months since the actual release of the first chapter of Kagura Bachi, and it's still running right now, somehow. And I swear, ever since then, I haven't heard a single soul mention this manga in the slightest ever since. Like, I went on YouTube to find like a review of the manga, or like just anything talking about the manga, and I swear the last videos I've seen about it was 2 or 3 months ago. It's like waiting for your pregnant wife to give birth, and you're waiting for 9 months, just to find out that your wife was just a fat fuck and eating Cheetos every single day. My point is, what the fuck happened to Kagura Bachi? Like, why is no one talking about it? The hype for this manga was so real that even the author of the manga was feeling the pressure. There was already an anime opening, there was already a fucking fan-made anime for it, and it hasn't even been released yet. The author had the weight of the world on his fucking shoulders before the chapter even dropped. Like, if this guy let us all down, World War III would have fucking begun way sooner, man. I haven't read Kagura Bachi yet. I'm about to, so I can make this fucking video. So I'm hoping that Mr. Takeru Hokazono learned the ways of writing from Mr. Isayama himself. Because I swear to God, bro, if this shit ends up being ass and a waste of my time, I might have to kill somebody. Enough time has passed. Kagura Bachi is... It's okay. It's okay. At the time of recording, there's only been 12 chapters released, but I swear within about 3 or 4 or 5 chapters, I got lost. It's like I'm in a forest looking for candy, and I can't find shit, bro. I need to stop with my analogies. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just me and my incel rotting TikTok brain that can't compute the beauty of Kagura Bachi and the story that it's trying to tell us. But in my honest, humble opinion, as a professional who has no credibility in critiquing manga, this shit honestly it's kinda mid. It's pretty mid. I'm gonna try and walk through the first couple chapters of this manga, and I might get some parts wrong, I might not, maybe, who the fuck cares? No one's gonna watch this video anyways. But I'm gonna try my best to explain what the fuck is happening over here. Honestly, I should have done a live reaction. Maybe for the next video. What next video? I don't fucking post anymore. So the first page starts off with Kagura Bachi and his father, Mr. Bachi, I assume. I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking bother remembering their name. Mr. Bachi here, he's some crazy hotshot swordsmith. He's basically like Shanks or fucking, I'm trying to think, Gildarts from fucking Fairy Tail. He has these crazy stories that you never hear of, but you know he's him because everyone says he's him. If you forget that Mr. Bachi is a crazy hotshot swordsmith, don't worry. They will remind you that every 5 pages. Like, it doesn't get lived down. Anyways, aside from being a crazy, super famous guy who makes swords for a living, also a bit of a loser who talks to goldfish. Who am I to critique that part because I'm fucking talking to a camera right now. So far, everything is going pretty alright. The art is pretty okay for the first chapter. It's pretty good. The dialogue, it's a bit of a snooze fest, but it is the first couple pages and they're just trying to lay out the fucking dialogue. I don't fucking know. The art is pretty okay. It's not bad. It's pretty good actually. We also find out that, you know, One Piece got pretty boring. You know, the Grand Line is pretty boring. Who cares about the One Piece? Rayleigh wants to be involved in the Peak, so he decided to make a cameo in Kagura Bachi. He comes to remind us that Mr. Bachi is a crazy hotshot swordsmith. Look, even Kagura Bachi is getting annoyed by the fact that everyone's telling him that he's some crazy hotshot. Speaking of the main character, I can't lie, aside from looking pretty cool, this dude has no personality at all. Like, I get why he's emo later on, when his father is dead, but right now his dad is still alive, bro, and I'm struggling to find a single sign of life in his eyes. This dude is already dead inside from the get-go. He's just like me. The first good segment that I actually like from this manga is when Mr. Bachi talks about the responsibility that comes with selling katanas. Like, although the main character is the most lifeless sex doll I've ever seen since last night, I do appreciate that he's not your typical arrogant main character like Luffy or Naruto when they're young. Usually when they go through this type of with great power comes great responsibility type of bullshit, they'll be like, nah, this shit is fucking light, but I can do this right now. But in Kagura Bachi's case, he's like, nah, I'm not built for this shit, but you know, I might as well try. No harm in trying. But yeah, a nice little wholesome segment. It's pretty nice. This is where it all goes wrong in my opinion, because this is where my little incel mind starts to get confused at the most slightest changes in story. Because the next couple pages after this takes place about 38 months into the future. It's a huge time skip, we see new characters, and Kagura Bachi now has a scar. He's also emo, but that hasn't changed since 38 months ago, because this guy's always been emo. At least now he has a reason to be emo. Now it would have been more impactful in my opinion if he was more full of life previously, you know, more happier, more expression, and then now he's emo. You know, it would have made more of an impact, but who am I to talk? I don't fucking write stories. His face hasn't changed one bit since 38 months ago. The only difference I can tell from now and then is he's got taller, he has a sword, and now he has a scar. Now, I've already said how this kid was emo before, but the words that come out of his mouth now might put people like Sasuke and even My Chemical Romance to shame. Like, I don't even know if I can say this without dying, bro. So basically, Rayleigh suggests that Kagura should remove his scar, and he can remove his scar. And Kagura responds by saying, when I see the scar, I remember the day, so every day I start the morning with fresh hatred. Sasuke Uchiha saw his entire family get killed by his own brother, and not even he could spit something as iconic as this. I gotta give it to the author, man, you know. Like, even... like, if I was really in that situation, bro, I'd walk out the door, bro. I cringe out of my soul. Anyways, now they're trying to, like, kill the Yakuza or something, or, like, they're trying to kill people. I don't know. I don't fucking know why. We finally get to see some action scenes, and for the most part, the action is pretty good. Like, in the day and age that we are now, where cold panels are the most important thing in a manga, the author does a pretty good job recognizing that. The scenes where Kagura looks cold, he does look cold. Kagura Bachi isn't his name, by the way. I just can't be fucking remembering his name. It's like, I'm pretty sure his name's like Chihuahua or some shit, but I don't fucking know. We also get another scene of Rayleigh dick riding Mr. Bachi, who is now dead, I assume. We get more action scenes again of Kagura Bachi, fucking slicing everyone, killing everyone. I can't wait to see how the art is gonna improve. That's assuming I'm gonna continue this fucking manga, because I'm probably not gonna fucking continue this fucking manga. Why am I swearing all the time? I don't know why, but the art just reminds me of Chainsaw Man, which is pretty good because I like Chainsaw Man. That's a really good manga. Also, now Kagura Bachi has goldfish breathing technique. You know, he needs to... I don't fucking know what I'm saying, but while the action scenes are probably my favorite part of this chapter, the dialogue is just really fucking corny. There is emo, and then there's trying to be emo. Like, even for anime standards, this kid is spitting the most cringiest shit. Do I seem sane to you? I have to cut them down. Like, what the fuck are you trying to say, bro? That's the end of the first chapter. Now, I was gonna talk about the other chapters, but this video is already fucking long for my standards. And you're just gonna have to take my word for it that, you know, the rest, like, it just falls off after this. Nah, I'm fucking kidding. For the first chapter, it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's a pretty decent start. Not the strongest start. It's okay. But one thing I have to say is that the negative things that I pointed out in this chapter just get amplified more in the next couple chapters. More specifically, the dialogue, and also it just gets a bit more messier later on. Like, it's not really a linear storyline. It's a bit of a clusterfuck. But I'm not a professional storyteller. I'm not a professional story reader, so I don't fucking have a say in this. One actual thing that I gotta say though is that I'm pretty sure that Kagura Bachi was promoted to be a comedy manga or something like that. I could be wrong. In terms of comedy, this shit is fucking boring. No, it's not funny at all. It's more cringe than funny, if I'm being honest, but that's just my opinion. Humor is subjective. That's all I gotta say. That's actually like an actual critique. But then again, I am a dumb uni kid, so what the fuck do I know? Yeah, see ya.